Hey guys, welcome to another Nico's Does podcast. I'm your host Justin, but my friend Derek isn't here today because he's busy doing something. Hopefully we'll see him on the next one. Anyway, today I have a special guest today who will welcome to say hello to Connor's Wing. Hey Connor.
Hey,
Hey Connor, so
everyone.
you wanna introduce yourself and introduce yourself to the people watching?
Alright. Hey, everyone. What's going on? My name's ConnorWing, or just Connor, and I play Azrael Dreamer for Nico Dubs, as well as Asgore and I'm sure other characters.
Yep. So anyway, by the way, Connor.
Yep.
So last podcast, we actually have your girlfriend Kate here,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know, for me, it's kind of awkward to because there was a lot of women in the podcast, so I kind of felt kind of awkward because talking to women and talking to the guys are kind of two different things. You gotta be careful what you say to women, or else you're gonna backfire on you.
Yeah, I understand that completely.
But now that I have a guy to talk to, I guess we can I can finally let loose. I can finally talk some manly things. You know what I mean? Man stuff. Yeah, and by man stuff, what I really meant is we're gonna talk about Beauty and the Beast, which is gonna be the first topic we're gonna talk about today. See, you like how I just set up the whole topic there?
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, so as you know, there's gonna be a live action movie of Beauty and the Beast. I seen the trailer. What do you think of it, Connor?
I haven't seen the trailer yet, but
Mhm.
I do think if it ends up anything like Alice in Wonderland or Maleficent, I think it'll end up being a good movie.
So I seen a trailer and I think the casting choice was pretty okay. It's like having Emma Watson playing as Belle. It's just pretty fitting. Also a lot of people it's been getting a lot of attention lately with the whole Disney the classic Disney movie versus the live action Disney movie. This one a lot of people talk about it because of some some main issue regarding about it, how it talks about feminism and the role of women in today's
Yeah.
modern world, and how they refer to LeFar is gay, apparently gay in the movie.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you know LeFar with Gaston.
The candle dude and the clock?
Yeah, people in the movie, apparently it turns out that he's gay for Gaston, apparently. Which
I just suspect that to be a theory.
yeah.
I'm not sure though.
Anyway, well, I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's why people talk about it. I mean, compare this to the classic animated Beauty and the Beast. It's it really shows how much time has passed, because this movie targets the modern issue that we society have in this world.
Yeah.
Life really is different. But that also one of brings me the main concern. What do you think of the idea that Disney are trying to recreate classic Disney movie into live action movie? They really so far they really did it with Cinderella, and now they're doing it with Beauty and the Beast. And I think I heard they're also gonna make a live action movie of Mulan. So what do you think of it?
I think the live action interpretations of Disney movies is a neat idea to say the least.
Mm-hmm.
I do think it'll help more people get into Disney. If they see the live action interpretation, they might go watch the animated interpretation, which just kind of steamrolls into them getting into Disney and them getting more sales. So
yeah. Some people would argue that they would say why try to remake something that's already perfect to begin with, that argument where it says oh, this movie is already perfect, why try to make it better than it already is, it's already perfect already. Some people would debate live action movie like that.
mm-hmm. Well, the thing is, with that, I don't think any of Disney's movies are perfect per se. They have good storylines and good animation, especially for its time and all that. But at the same time, I'm sure every one of those movies has its flaws.
Like the Belle, like the Beauty and the Beast. It's like
Stockholm
like
syndrome.
during the Stockholm syndrome. I was about to talk about that, but like like I think Beauty and the Beast during the time it came out, I think it got awards for being like the best movie during that year. And like Snow White, like during the time it came out, it also got award for being like the best animated movie that came out. So like, you think like making live action movie of these like classic Disney films, you think they will like do them justice, or they're gonna like they're just gonna make
really be sorry?
Huh?
They're gonna do it justice, or they're gonna be sorry from the millions of fans that are gonna crush them under their iron fist.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I don't care about like the Beauty and the Beast. I don't care about freaking Cinderella. But if you freaking fucked up with Mulan, okay, let me give you this straight. Mulan is like my favorite freaking movie. It's about my people, and I seen like the original like animated movie. That was my favorite movie growing up. If they fucked it up, then if they freaking whitewash it, having a bunch of like white actor like pretending to be Asian people, then you are gonna be sorry.
Yeah, especially with as much cultural themes are in Mulan, or so as I've heard. I've never actually seen the movie, but from what I've seen of it, it seems to be heavily inspired by Chinese origins.
Yeah, exactly. It really discusses about like Chinese history and like the Hun's invasion on like the Great Wall of China.
Yeah, so I feel that if they don't get Chinese actors, or at the very least Asian actors, then that's gonna confuse a lot of people, make them,
yeah. I also love this movie because it has like one of the most kick-ass like Disney song out of all the movies, like "Make a Man Out of You."
Yeah,
dude,
I miss that about old Disney movies, is the really good songs.
If they're gonna cast any Asian guys for like the lead role of Shang in Mulan, it has to be. I want it to be freaking Jackie Chan.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, no, because here's a fun fact in like the Chinese dubbing for the Mulan, the animated movie. Jackie Chan actually like did the voice acting for Shang for like the Mulan, the Chinese dubbing ones.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm not serious. If you if you listen to like some of the song that is in Chinese for Mulan, like in like Chinese dubbing, is Jackie Chan.
That's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. So another like thing I want to talk about like Beauty and the Beast is like yeah, I like some of the actors. They're pretty good. I think they're pretty well casted. Like the only thing I don't like is Gaston himself. He's like, I mean, the actor who plays Gaston, yeah, he plays him perfectly. But to me, he doesn't feel like Gaston enough. He doesn't feel like the Gaston from the animated movie.
The big burly guy who sings about being a man, right?
Yeah, he's like all big and like buffy and like all cocky and everything. This guy is more like, man, he's like, he's trying to play Gaston, but he doesn't look like Gaston in a kind of way.
Yeah, I always feel that people like Gaston should their actors should reflect the characters they're playing as, because Gaston is such that character.
You know, the actor is more like, the actor is kind of like playing more like a laid back version of Gaston. He's more like yeah, ladies, I'm sexy, come kiss me and all that. But he's not really like what a Gaston would be like. But I'm not saying he's bad, but yeah,
isn't Gaston in the movie like extremely cocky and arrogant and really stupid?
Yeah, he thinks he could get anything he wants from Belle, and like in which this movie really talks about like how Belle is like, they want to represent Belle as this like strong, independent woman in the movie, and like the live action one, which I'm okay with, because like Yeah, it's like 2017. We need to like address those issues in like Disney movies.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyway, the movie's gonna be coming out soon. I'm actually looking forward to watching it. Like, even though it's like a Disney movie and like I'm not really much into like the princessy shit, but I'll give this movie a try.
Let it go.
Oh, they should make a live action movie of Frozen.
Oh God, no.
Yes. That movie's only like freaking like 4 years old, but I want to see a freaking live action movie right now. It's my favorite Disney movie.
That would be interesting, to say the least.
Yeah. Okay, so the next topic we're gonna talk about is Connor, you actually told me something about like you having a near like drowning incident. You want to talk about that?
Yeah. Okay. Here it goes.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think I was 7 or 8. I don't know.
So
5, 6 years
ago.
So
5 and 6 years ago. Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, that'd be more akin to 7 or 8.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember exactly what age I was.
Okay.
We were visiting the local lake to go swimming. It was this giant expansive lake, but it was like closed in by these yellow rims, right?
Oh, one of those rims that keeps people from going beyond the boundaries and all that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nobody ever follows it, but it's there to make sure kids don't go too far out of bounds.
Uh-huh.
And there was this giant, it was basically like a lake beach.
A lake, yeah.
Yeah. So, I, as a little kid, thought it'd be cool to get to the other side of the lake, to the far end.
You know, because that's what kids do. They do stupid shit sometimes.
Yeah. But because I couldn't swim and still can't really well, I decided to go along the yellow rim.
Uh-huh.
Here's where things get interesting. So I'm climbing along the yellow rim, and like my mom's yelling at me to be careful and all that, but
yeah,
you know, I just kind of ignore her because I'm just.
Wait, wasn't anybody like watching you, like, you know, like following you around in case like an emergency or something when you're swimming?
No, they weren't. I mean, they were watching from the beach because we were having like this big family barbecue gathering thing.
Uh-huh.
But yeah. So I was just climbing along the yellow rim, and I don't know what happened here, but I guess it'd be kind of cool to try to swim out a little bit, even though I couldn't swim. So I leap off the yellow part, and instantly I just drop like I have a giant metal ball attached to my leg.
Wait,
and
what?
Well, I don't actually, but I just leap from the yellow part into the water.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah. So once I get out there, like far enough away that I can't really effectively reach for the yellow part, and I just sink like I just got shot or something.
It's at that moment that Connor knew he fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I just sunk into that part of the lake.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I was just flailing and panicking because I didn't know what to do, and I was just.
Yeah, here's the one thing, like, people like tell you in swimming class: if you're ever in a situation where you're drowning, do not flail your body like crazily, or else it's just gonna make it worse when you sink.
Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what happened. I just sunk down deeper and deeper, and I was trying to get up, and eventually my arms got tired, and I just let go.
Oh no! Did anybody save you?
Yeah, no, this is my death. Huh?
Wait, hang on. That was a stupid question I just asked. Did anybody come and save you? Of course somebody come and save you, or else I won't be talking to you right now.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're Jason Voorhees or something. You come back from the dead.
But yeah, I was just sinking into the part of the lake, and my arms finally got tired, and I just stopped trying, and I'm just like, this is the flippin' death of me.
Oh man.
And I just started kicking my legs, and throwing my arms upward, and I was just like, nope, I'm not dying. And once I finally reached the top, I just started flailing as hard as I could at the top for a minute.
Yeah.
Until one of my uncles came and helped me out of the lake. And it was like, that was a lot less epic than I thought it would be. I was so fucking scared.
Well, gee. I couldn't think of a worse way to die, like, just drowning to the bottom of the ocean. Like, just think about all, the most painful way to die. It's like, you can drown to death, you get electrocuted to death, you can, like, suffocate to death. There's so many painful ways you can die. Like, which way would you choose to, like, die?
If it was painful or, like, peaceful?
No, it has to be, no, if it's painful, like, if you're,
so
here's like option, like, you can choose to, like, drown to death, you can choose to electrocute to death, or you can choose to suffocate to death. Which one will you choose?
Drown, suffocate, or be electrocuted?
Because they're all worse, because they're all really painful.
Yeah. I'd rather be electrocuted because I've always wanted to know what that felt like.
Oh my god. Well, then again, now that I think about it, electrocuting to death, like, yeah, it's painful, but it's gonna be, like a couple of minutes and there, you're dead.
Yeah. So, stupidly, like 2 minutes later, I tried again.
What? Wait, hang on. So you're telling me that you almost drowned, and then you decide, hey, remember that thing I just did earlier? I'm gonna do that again.
I know, it was so stupid of me, but
yeah.
I did it again.
Uh-huh.
And that was kind of the point where everyone thought, like, he's not in trouble, we won't help him, and I'm just like, alright, this is cool.
So do you drink a lot of, like, water into your brain or something? Like, why do you choose to do that again?
I don't know why I chose to. But after that experience, for a couple months, I could actually keep my eyes open underwater, so that was the thing.
Oh, no, yeah. Like, for me, I honestly, like, hate the water. I never gone to the water. It's because, like, my uncle, like, showed me the movie Jaws. Like, the old, like, the first Jaws movie that ever came out. And that's probably one of the reasons why I never went to the ocean. Like, I did went to the ocean, but, like, usually I would just, like, stick very close to anybody nearby me just in case, like, oh, if I start drowning out, there will be someone right there to, like, get me.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But, like, I'm afraid of the water, honestly. Like, not afraid, but, like, I hate going to the water. It's just, like, you know, I'm a land person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I prefer to feel my leg in the sea. And another reason why I don't like the water is because, like, if you think about it, planet Earth, we barely know anything about our own ocean. We only know, like, about, like, 10% of the ocean. Like, we know more about space than we know about our own ocean. And, like,
I know, that's terrifying.
Yeah, and the fact that there's a lot of, like, scary shit down in the ocean. Like, you see all those pictures of those, like, scary, like, sea creatures?
Mm-hmm. Those pictures of people taking selfies with sharks.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, like, the ocean, like, honestly, is not a very safe place to go down under.
It's not.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, so the next topic we're gonna talk about is, we're gonna talk about Nintendo Switch. Now, Connor, I know that you haven't got the Nintendo Switch yet, have you?
No, I haven't.
I got the Nintendo Switch. I got some of the mini games that comes with it, and I also play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Yeah, Breath of the Wild.
Do not spoil a thing.
No, I'm not spoiling anything. I'm not gonna spoil anything. So like my Nintendo Switch, like when I go to like when it first came out, like it was on a GameStop, right? The first night they're telling people, hey, if you stay up like till this time, the first order of Nintendo Switch will come up.
Yeah.
And for me, like, I can't stay up because I have school hours. I need to go to school. So like as soon as I came by to go get the Nintendo Switch, they just sold out. It's like everybody just comes by, take them, and just gone. And like
that sucks.
Yeah, and like every time I tried to every time a new order would come by, somebody would just come and take them all, and they're gone.
Wow.
And it was just like, motherfucker, and just like, I want to get the Nintendo Switch. Until finally, like, a friend of mine says like, hey, I know this place where you can get Nintendo Switch, so I go get it. It costs about like over like $300, which honestly it was just like, wow, this fucking wreck. I was just like, finally, all this waiting, all this saving on my cash, because I was using my own personal cash to buy this shit. And when I bought it, I played it, and then I was just like, meh.
Yeah.
So
honestly, though,
Nintendo Switch.
Could you mail your Switch to me because I need one?
No, I paid $300 for that. I'm gonna send the Switch. So like, I played a game. So like, besides like some of the handheld games and like the games that comes with it, I got some of the mini games, and these games require like friends to play with. Like, you actually require like another person next to you to hold the other like joysticks or whatever to play with it. And I guess honestly, it makes sense because it's Nintendo after all. It's all like, Nintendo is always like encouraging people to play like games with friends and family.
Yeah.
Like an actual person, not like how like Xbox and like freaking PlayStation and like, you know, have people play like against each other online and shit. Like, Nintendo is always about the family that matters.
Yeah. Got something in my mouth. But one thing that has always bugged me about the Switch since I saw its launch trailer was the online compatibility thing where you have to pay for in order to play online.
Yeah, I had to pay mine in order to like play against people who like has like some games online, which kind of sucks. But then again, I guess, I mean, you know, it's just a little thing that doesn't bug me. Like, I mainly got it because I want to play Legend of Zelda. So Legend of Zelda is I'm not gonna spoil much for you, but it's amazing. Like, really, Legend of Zelda, the game, have such a high evolution. Like, Legend of Zelda is originally like from the NES age. It started off as like an adventure game, and then as it goes on, it becomes like adventure game, side scroller, like freaking puzzle quest. And now this one, I would describe it like this game. It has like a lot of like open world kind of situation where you kind of like explore, walk around the open environment, sort of like similar to like what's that game? Skyrim. Like an open world kind of situation. So I played a game, and it was amazing. Yeah, I mean, getting the actual Nintendo Switch himself, like, a lot of people has been hyping it up since the beginning, like the announcement, just like, get Nintendo Switch, it's gonna be the damn shit. And I got it. I got into the hype. I was just like, okay, let's see what this thing can do. I played it, and I was just like, meh. I'm just like, I mean, people are hyped it all out, and now it's not as like fun as I thought it would be.
Yeah, that's the problem with hype. If it's hyped up too much, it's always gonna be under standards.
Yeah. But, you know, like, I got Legend of Zelda. That game's kind of worth it. I think they're gonna announce that they're gonna release Smash Brothers for the Nintendo Switch.
I doubt they'll do that.
Yeah, I know they.
Well, until at least a few years
on. Yeah, so like, basically the Switch. You guys, if you're watching this right now and you want to get the Switch, yeah, go ahead and get the Switch. It's kind of worth it a little bit, but like, if people have been hyping it up for you to get the Switch, then you may or may not be disappointed of what you're gonna actually get when you get the actual Switch.
There's gonna be a lot of new games coming out this year, so that's a thing.
And again,
but I'm just gonna get Breath of the Wild on my Wii U.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So like, the next topic we're gonna talk about is like Connor.
Yeah.
Do you know about this girl named Daniela, aka How About That Girl? Like, Catch Me Outside, How About That Girl meme on the internet.
No idea who that is.
Okay, so she's for anybody who knows who she is, who doesn't know who she is, I meant, let me explain to you. She's basically like a recent like meme on the internet. So she's basically like a 13-year-old girl who disrespects her mother, and like she's been into like freaking television show like freaking Dr. Phil. You know Dr. Phil, Connor?
Yeah, I know Dr. Phil.
So like she's been to Dr. Phil, and like she's basically sort of become this like internet sensation, basically. Because she became like, you know, like how a lot of shit becomes popular on the internet, like when some video got leaked out and all.
Yep.
So she got like, so instantly she got pretty famous on the internet for like in a month, and now like you're like producer and like TV's host are like giving her like contracts like, hey, you're popular on the internet, we're gonna give you money so you can promote our stuff.
Whoa! Isn't she 13?
Yeah, she's 13, and like she's famous because she's like the most like
bratty kid on earth.
She's the most, how do I describe her? She's the most spoiled, bitchy, ratchet girl you will ever like. Those type of girl you meet in middle school. You know what I'm talking about, Connor?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So she's like disrespecting her mother and like being all like cocky ass bitch about it, and like she's getting popular, and people are paying her. They're like paying her thousands of dollars to like promote their like products like through freaking social medias and all that. In fact, she's actually gonna start getting her own television like reality TV show about her. And to me, that just really boggles me. The fact that there are people
spoiled kid gets that stuff.
The fact that somebody like her can get paid so much money just because she's being a real little hoe.
Wow.
There's even this one woman who tweeted on her Twitter account says like, and here I quote, I worked my ass off to get that college degree, and this little white bitch gets thousands of dollars and TV show just for disrespecting her mother. What the fuck is wrong with our generation?
I don't know.
So
I'm like the youngest of that generation, and I think it's messed up.
Yeah, and right now I'm checking. She like her net worth. She's like earning like right now. She's earning like freaking $50,000 a month right now.
And I'm dead inside.
By the end of this year, she's gonna be a freaking like billionaire, millionaire. Just like Jesus fucking Christ, in just that short amount of time. Oh my god, it's really so like to like help Connor understand since he doesn't know who she is. I'm gonna show him a picture of what she looks like. Let me just show you a picture of what she looks like, and you'll understand a little bit more.
She wears crop tops every day.
And she looks like a ratchet. She's 13, like, and let me tell you, she's 13, like I said, but I'm gonna show Connor what she looks like.
Oh wow.
She's...
interestingly.
Oh my god. Let's see, send it to Connor. Here, Connor, I send it to you. What do you
Oh god, no! I know exactly the type. God, no!
You can already tell by the looks, by her like appearance, that you can tell what kind of person she is.
The look on her face. It's just like, come at me. I'm famous. Come at me. I'm rich. Come at me.
She's getting freaking.
Not like you can't hurt me.
She's getting freaking.
God.
She's getting $50,000 a month, like promoting stuff and being a freaking a rat, like being a disrespectful person. Jesus fucking Christ!
Oh wow!
What the hell is wrong with the world right now? Jesus.
Let's move on to something more.
Oh my god, she's being the next Kim Kardashian. She's gonna be like the next Honey Boo Boo. It's like people's gonna be talking about her like a couple of days, and then like a few months later, everybody forgets about her afterwards. Oh my god.
All right.
Oh man, that was let's see.
Death Note.
Oh yeah, so like I just recently discovered today like Netflix, they're actually gonna like create a live action Death Note like TV series. So like I seen like a teaser of the trailer of what it looks like, and let me just say this: why America? Why? Why do you think it's so necessary to take such like amazing contents from Japan and decide to just fuck them over like so badly? Like, why? Like already a movie like about Ghost in the Shell, like freaking starting like Scarlett Johansson, like whitewash. It's just like I'm not gonna see that shit. And now you're having this like Death Note TV show where with the whole cast being white. I'm not gonna watch that shit. Like honestly, god damn America, just leave Japan alone.
I think the reason they do it is because Netflix is like a primarily American tool, and if it's not, I'm sorry, but like if your audience is mainly American, you want to draw in more of that audience.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay with that like perspective, but like if you're gonna do it, at least like don't try to like change it that badly. Like, come on, it's just like just watching the trailer just makes me feel like, oh my god, this is not gonna be freaking good.
I'm gonna watch it, and if I tell you that it's good, even with the American actors, what will you do?
Well, I mean, and again, I'm not like hating on like the fact that they're all like freaking whitewash like anything. Like I'm willing to give them a chance, but it's just like so far like every like Japanese anime movie that's been turned into like live action movie that are like full of like white actors, they don't turn out okay. Like I mean, just look at freaking Dragon Ball Evolution. Look at freaking.
God, we do not speak of Dragon Ball.
Look Evolution. At freaking the last.
I don't watch Dragon Ball, and I know it's bad.
Look at the freaking the last Airbender. It's just like so far none of it turned out good. And like Ghost in the Shell that's coming out, it's probably not gonna be that good. And that's probably like one of the best anime known in like in Japan right now.
Justin.
Yeah.
Avatar: The Last Airbender wasn't made in America, I believe.
No, but I'm talking about like the culture stuff like with like Asian like
oh yeah, that's
culture things.
I get what you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, it's just like that fucking movie. It's just so bad, especially that one scene where all the freaking rock benders, like earthbender, are being trapped in this like camp, and guess what? You're being surrounded with fucking herb. That's just fucking driving me insane.
Yeah. I actually watched everything. I believe it was called Everything Right With.
Mm-hmm.
The Last Airbender, and he was struggling so bad. It was hilarious to watch.
Oh my god! Fucking look, America. If you're gonna like make like a movie or a TV show based off of like a popular like anime or some like culture,
respect the culture of that.
Can you just please try to like don't change anything? Don't try to make it so white for people to understand. Like I understand that okay, Asian culture, like Japanese culture stuff, it may seem weird to like white audience, but if you're constantly like changing things, like try to make it like seem appropriate for the audience, nobody will ever understand like Asian culture.
Yeah, it won't. Yeah. I see what you mean. it won't open them up to a new culture that they could be. I can't remember the word, but like, yeah.
Just like, look, if you're making Death Note, please just try to remember that the culture, remember the culture in Japan is not American. Try to adapt it, make it work. Don't try to change the original source material. It's just please don't fuck it up.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can get past that. All the actors are white because they are probably easier to get, or I don't know, maybe. But if you don't respect the culture of where it comes from, that's kind of when I start having a.
Yeah, exactly, and again, there's a lot of movie before that tried to mix in the Chinese culture and everything, and it turned out fine. Look at freaking Kung Fu Panda. That one has a lot of Chinese culture in it, but it seems silly, but it works because they're still respecting the actual culture of it. And look at anime freaking Cowboy Bebop. That anime has a lot of mix of not only Eastern culture but also Western culture, and it turned out amazing. Yeah. So it is possible to
mix the two cultures.
Yeah, but as long as you don't try to change things to a point where it's not it's just respecting the original content, then I'm okay with just Well, anyway, guys, that's been today's podcast. Connor, glad to have you here, buddy.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, this might be the most interesting podcast so far. What we learned today is Beauty and the Beast, the movie, the live action movie. In live action, if you like it, go watch it. And we also learned that Connor almost drowned as a baby, or he could be Jason Voorhees right now, and we don't know. Nintendo Switch, if you want to go buy it, go buy it. If you might be disappointed, or you might enjoy it. Who knows? Daniela, the freaking bitch, fucking the next Kim Kardashian or something. She's getting, I don't know why the fuck is she getting famous. And Death Note, the TV show, I'm afraid.
I am scared for it, but I think it'll turn out well.
Yeah, anyway. So if you guys like the video, please hit like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, guys. Bye.
See you later.